Welcome to part 3 of our point of view in literary text. We just finished doing this page of the first activity we have for point of view. And now we're going to move on to the next page. So in the next page, you're going to be pasting in the questions that go with this activity. And we're going to go ahead and answer the following questions. So question number 1 is, how are the 4 points of view similar and how are they different? Question number 2 is, how does having different points of view impact the reader's knowledge of the events that occurred? And question number 3 says, if you were turning this situation into a short story, what point of view would you use, why, and justify your choice? So let's go ahead and go over the answers. So for number 1, the question asked, how are the 4 points of view similar or different? Now, in each point of view, someone has someone else to blame, making them similar. Also, each character only views the situation through their own lens or their own eyes. However, each point of view is different. Their roles as characters is determined by status and level of responsibility in the situation. Depending on who tells the story, the information given to the reader will be impacted. Now let's look at question number 2. How does having different points of view impact the reader's knowledge of the events that occurred? Well, in this case, the reader is limited to what the point of view lets them know. The reader will only receive information based on who the narrator is and how that character views the story. So again, depending on who's telling you the story, it determines how much information you as the reader receive and how you will receive that information. Number 3 asks, if you were to turn this situation into a story, what point of view would you use and why, and justify your choice? Now in this case, your answers will vary because this is an opinion. So you would go ahead and answer that question, and you would choose whether you would want to use first, second, or third person, and what type of third person, and why. Now if you don't know what those are, first, second, third person, and the different types of third person, then I suggest you move on to part 4 of our point of view in literacy videos.